George, Simple Teacher Press. Red, when they called timeout, were you thinking that the goal would get reviewed?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was wondering why it was being reviewed. I thought they called a timeout because of the momentum. I mean, obviously, we scored 2 goals in a minute and a half, and if I were their coach, I'd probably call a timeout too, but not to review the goal. And you know, I never got a clear interpretation of what happened. They said a player went through the crease, and there was contact with the goalie, and then another player put the puck in. You know, when a player goes through the crease, typically, and I don't want to, I'm not questioning the officials, but typically you either blow the whistle or you don't. If he's out of the crease, you probably let it go. It's not a penalty. And did the player keep the goalie from making a save? I guess that's, and we didn't get a good look at it because it was at the other end. Anyway, disappointing, obviously.
Everett Cook, Michigan Daily, from your point of view, did you think that your team was a little deflated after that, you know, going to be up 2-0 that early in the game to, you know, getting a goal call?
Well, you know, goals are precious this time of year. I mean, you look around college hockey and scores are 2-1 and 3-1, and a goal is important. And if you score it, you'd like to know why. You know, they're sure, and I'm sure they were sure, but it was, you know, I don't think it deflated our team, but it didn't, you know, obviously it didn't excite us. We had something going, and then plus the delay, just the delay to do it.
Liz Mikulich, the Michigan Daily. How frustrating was it to be on the bench during that 5-minute major and not see any shots or really capitalizing at all?
Well, we got shots, as I mentioned. I mean, according to the sheet, it says we had 13 shots on that 5-minute major, so we did get shots through. We didn't score, and that was the frustrating part. Like, we needed to score. You know, especially when you're behind in a game. Your power play gets a chance, you need to score. And then when Hunwick stopped that penalty shot, that was huge. The score is 2-1 at that point, and then we still had power play time left. We had to get it, we had to score, and we didn't.
Greg Bates, College Hockey News. Going into the year, I'm sure, you know, college or national title implications and aspirations there. You think this was a team that could have won a title?
Well, I think we were, you know, we could play with most teams. You know, on a given night, we're a pretty good team, and Hunwick gives us a chance. He's a terrific goalie, and I liked our defense. And, you know, our young kids were playing well. Our seniors were playing well. We had good leadership. We had good chemistry, and our special teams were pretty good. But nevertheless, we're done. So you had a good team. The best team doesn't always win. I'm not saying we were the best team, but, you know, we've seen it over the years. So who you are on paper doesn't necessarily keep you in the tournament. It's a good tournament. Cornell's a good team, and good luck to them.
George Simple, Detroit Free Press. Red, a lot happened in that second period. What did you say to the guys going into the third?
Well, we felt that we played well in the last 5 minutes of the second period, and we would play better in the third. And we just wanted to play the game 5-on-5 and get some pace going, get some momentum, and we did. So it was all about coming back and having a good period. I was confident that if we had a good period, we could tie the game or win it.
Last question for Coach.
Pete Cunningham, AnnArbor.com. For Pattern to lay out, get a stick on that puck, and to get that tying goal, can you walk me through what you were thinking during that sequence?
Well, it was just a shift of second efforts, and when Pattern did that and kept the puck alive, and then we got it over to Mac on lefty, and he saw Moffat in front and so on. Like, we're right down to the last couple of minutes, and we're pressing, and sometimes you press too hard. But Pattern made a second effort. Mac made a great play. Moffat touched it, and Lynch put it in. So that gave us the spark that we needed. And like Lynchy said, we were hoping that would carry into overtime.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot.
And you know, you think about it, on overtime, Lynch won the draw. Moffat got a great shot. He made a good save on him, and then down they went and scored. That's what happens.
Thanks a lot. If you guys have further requests, you can see Rob Tillison, the SID here.